All right, good evening, y'all. Welcome back. There's something I want to talk about. I have been working on a project, a personal project of mine that is actually lowering or getting rid of the distraction. So one thing you need to know that I do not have social media. Well, it depends how you look at it because there are some people. Oh, you have YouTube, so you must have social media. Well, my YouTube is basically empty. They're only like focused only channels. I do have another phone that there's some random stuff, and I think that is actually healthy to do, so you can keep up with some kind of trends or see what's going on, but not heavily invested. But there's no Instagram, there's no WhatsApp, which is really popular in Europe. There is no Facebook. I have X for just saying that I finished a project. So yeah, and if you want to count YouTube, well, that's on you. I don't see it that way. So one of the things that I did do is working on a light phone. A light phone is not the phone that I mean for 250 or 300 bucks. That is basically a dumb phone, between a dumb phone and a smartphone. I'm actually talking about some kind of hybrid. So it's like an old iPhone of mine, and I'm only using apps that I actually need, which I will actually show on the screen right now so you can follow a bit along. I will just scroll a bit. But basically, if there's a journal, there is a book player, which actually has some music that I am using while I'm studying. Well, sometimes no music, sometimes nature sounds, sometimes whatever. I have a sober time because I'm working to get rid of the distractions. Sober time is an application that actually tracks how long you have been sober for something. So that doesn't necessarily mean alcohol. It could be anything. One of the things that I want to stop is like stop ordering food. So I don't order foods that much, but I've calculated how much I can save this year, which is a lot. So because the prices are ridiculous when you order something. It's like 20 bucks minimum, maybe 19, to just get something delivered, even if it's like 300 meter, right? There is a habit tracker. I'm using Habitica as a daily habit tracker, and I'm using Notion as a CMS for my blog that I'm working on, and I'm also using Notion to keep track what I'm actually doing because it is a nice markdown functionality, and that is how I do stuff right now. There's also obviously an email. There is a password manager, just the basic stuff. Also, if you notice, it is an airplane mode, and the airplane mode is just because there's no number inside of it, but I do have an extra BlackBerry laying around from like, I don't know, 2000 something, that only has a phone number, which is for emergency for like my mom and dad and one of my aunts, which are my emergency numbers. It also has like a one speed dial, so it's pretty useful. It's the one with the old keyboard basically, and I'm planning on using that more often, especially when I'm studying. But hopefully, I will use that for even at home and even when I'm going outside. When I'm at work, at my current job, I won't be using the non-distraction. I will just use the other one that I can just chat with people like, hey, how are you doing, and those kinds of stuff. But not necessarily like on the other, the light phone that you just mentioned. That's not a thing. So this is not necessarily a tutorial like, oh, you should do a light phone. Maybe it's a good idea, but I will just put some links down below that you can see many people that have a light phone or do something like that, and it works out for them. But obviously, yeah, that's one way of getting rid of distractions that I've been working on. Oh yeah, there's also a timer. I just click on a timer, and it has a nice theme, which is a airplane theme, like when you, or for example, need to put your seatbelts on or not. So yeah, that has been what I've been working on. Getting rid of distraction. Like it's one thing, but the information age, it's hard. Even when you don't have social media, it's hard. I even blogged on my Safari. I blocked news websites. Not because I don't want to be up to date. Maybe I'm gonna watch it like once a week, see what's happening. But I don't want to get too committed. Like, oh, what was going on? Like, you will notice after some time that like you don't even consciously notice. It's subconscious. You will feel bad, right? So, um, well, I don't want to go into the like the rabbit hole of talking about what social media does to you, news sites, and all those negativity and those kinds of stuff. So that is something, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it on another day. Maybe, maybe I'm gonna talk about it another day. Maybe not. It's not a priority. My priority is to get my business up and running and to get a job right now. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment this video if you have anything to say. If you want to follow along with my journey, or just like I'm doing a great job, you can give me a like. I would be grateful. All right, see you in the next video.